Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to another episode of the Matchday Live series, and today at the 3 PM kickoff it is Arsenal who take on Brentford. Now if you remember the start of the season, Arsenal took on Brentford at Brentford's home and we failed to win. We in fact failed to get a single point. Brentford did the job on the opening day, got the win against the Arsenal, so the Gunners today will be looking for a little bit of revenge. They want the 3 points and we want that revenge as well. We want to show that we can push for the top 4 places. We've got 3 games in hand of the teams around us. I think there's Wolves that have got a couple of games in hand as well, Tottenham, but the teams above us, West Ham, Man United and Chelsea, we've got 2 and 3 games in hand of those teams. We are currently sitting in 6th place in the league table. Brentford, as we know, not doing as good as they started the season, unfortunately for them, but it's good for us because they're not in good form. In the last 5 games, they've not actually got a single win. They did get a point in their last match, but before that, they lost 4 in a row. So hopefully we can keep them on that poor form and get them a loss today. We want the win. Our own form is looking a little bit better. Obviously, we won 2, then we lost 1, but we drew and we've just won our last game as well. So we're hoping to win today. And there is the perfect start for Alexander Lacazette, the Arsenal captain, getting his first goal of the match. He did miss a sitter in that last game, but thankfully today he didn't miss this one. Goes to the bottom corner and Arsenal lead 1-0. You can see the Real Madrid banners on the Arsenal stadium there. Not sure why all the Real Madrid and the Spanish flags are hanging around the Emirates Stadium. Maybe they're giving us a little bit of a feel of the European nights, because that is something which Arsenal have been missing as of late, and it has been a European week as well, hasn't it? Champions League and Europa League has been back. Some interesting results as well in European football. Well, maybe next season Arsenal can be back in the Champions League. We are meant to be the favourites currently with our standings for a top 4 finish, so you never know, maybe we will be in the Champions League next year. It would be quite an achievement for the Arsenal youngsters, and it would be great to see the likes of Smith Rowe, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli playing in the Champions League against the Europe's elite next year. It's where Arsenal belong, so you never know. We'll see what we can do. It's going to be an interesting summer in regards to transfers as well for the Arsenal, with the players that went out in this winter, in this winter window. A lot of wages have been saved, so we'll see what Arsenal do. It's going to be a yellow card here for Ethan Pinnock for Brentford, and Arsenal do have themselves a free kick. And it's going to be Thomas Partey. He likes a long-range effort. Still yet to score one, though, which is a bit of a shame. So Arsenal are going to have themselves a corner this time. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Arsenal leading by 1-0 as Granit Xhaka plays that one onto the far side for Bukayo Saka, who's charging in the middle. Plays it across the middle as well. It's found its way into the back of the net. Lacazette was charging in on that. Bukayo Saka's gone celebrating like it was his goal, but it's not going to be his goal, of course. I think it was Ethan Pinnock who's just picked up that yellow card for Brentford, who actually had the last touch. Let's have a look at the full replay. Here is Saka picking up that ball on the wide. He runs in the middle, and yes, he actually thumps that one into the back of his own goal there, Pinnock. And there is confirmation, Pinnock getting the own goal. So let's jump into the second half then. Arsenal leading by 2-0. Brentford not really had much to say in this game so far. Here's Ivan Toney though, looking to start this second half off with a little bit of luck, and they're going all the way through here, and there is the goal which Brentford needed, and that gets them back into this game. And it is now Arsenal 2, Brentford 1, and now Arsenal need to concentrate. We don't want to be letting them get themselves an equaliser. We need to focus, try and get ourselves a 3rd, and look forward to pushing forward for a 4th and maybe a 5th. As always, leave your score predictions in the comment section below. I do like to see what everybody thinks the score line is going to be. Will Arsenal go forward and get their revenge, as we mentioned at the start of the episode, after losing on day 1 of the Premier League season? Just trying to think what scoreline I would go with for this game, and to be honest, we haven't got the best depth. Martinelli is also out, I believe, suspended. But I think the players that we do have and the form which Brentford are in, I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to be a bit stupid and go with an Arsenal 5, Brentford 0. Yes, you heard me right. Arsenal are going to win by 5-0 today, and it's going to be absolutely glorious. Yes, I'm probably talking out my arse, but hey, we want the win. and why not get a bunch of goals as well as Pepe tries to turn there. We've got Pepe start on the left side today with Martinelli out. I thought I'd start Pepe on the left, and we've got Bukayo Saka on the right, as you've already seen him. He's had a big impact in this game already. Got a couple of assists as well, and here is Thomas Partey then forward for Odegaard, who's playing as the cam. And that's a beautiful ball, great creativity from Odegaard, Bukayo Saka in the middle, and there is Alexandre Lacazette to score his second goal of the game. He's going to be looking for a third. He would love a hat-trick in this match, but what an attacking movement play that was from Arsenal. Started, I think it was Thomas Partey, then Odegaard, and look at this beautifully placed through ball between three Brentford players. Bukayo Saka with a first time pass inside, and Lacazette with the fine finish. So Arsenal lead then 3-1. We don't have much time. Well, Brentford don't have much time as Bukayo Saka goes all the way through. Oh, he fumbled it for a second there, the goalkeeper. And Brentford do eventually get the ball clear. But just over 10 minutes remaining. And now they're on the counter-attack. Here is Tony looking to get Brentford another goal to get them back into this game. He plays it through and beaten at the near post. Aaron Ramsdale, again, another goal which you probably wouldn't expect Arsenal to concede. 2 easy goals in the end. And the defence just lets him run all the way through. Look at this, just leaves his marker and boom, into the back of the net. Ramsdale will be shouting at both Ben White and Gabriel. But a couple of changes here for Arsenal. Odegaard and Tomiyasu have gone off. Cedric and I believe it was Emil Smith-Rowe have come on for those 2 players who left the field. As Brentford try and push forward here, looking to get themselves an equaliser. Don't concede late on, boys. We want the win here. We won't accept a draw against Brentford, who are in terrible form, trying to keep themselves away from relegation, of course, as they do have a late change. We've got 3 minutes of added time remaining. 2 minutes of that has been played, and I think, guys, that is going to be about it. So as I mentioned earlier, leave your score predictions in the comments section below. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully Arsenal do go forward and get the win. That was punched out there by the Brentford goalkeeper. Could have easily called that one, to be honest. Granit Xhaka plays that one in the middle. Maybe one last effort here for Arsenal. Long range shot over the crossbar, and there is the final whistle. So Arsenal take it then 3-2. An eventful game, that's for sure. Not as easy as we had hoped, even though we got the goals. We just let in a few cheap goals, but it doesn't matter. We got the 3 points, and that's all that we care about. That will put us up into 5th place if we do get the job done today, and hopefully we do. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You will be notified of when I do go live as well, and of course when we do upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.